really empty. Like I had been hungry for like days or something. And you went right to my solar plexus. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. But it was like, I felt like my tummy was just like hungry or empty or something. And that was really beautiful. Because even though I felt that like empty stomachness, it was like, there was this, what came up for me and why I like find myself sometimes like snacking and like I'm hungry all the time is because there's something inside of me that's like never satisfied. Mm-hmm. And I have always kind of noticed how I get that from my father's side, because my dad always wants like more and like the next big thing. And I felt like when we were giving that back, like that was like getting taken away, and I was actually able to feel my stomach again, you know? I've worked on my mom's side a lot, so there was just a lot of love. Like there was so much love there, and I felt like I was able to kind of like drift and relax. But then like when we like brought my dad in, there was just a little bit more that needed to happen. But I felt a lot of love with my dad afterwards too, like towards the end. But I was like shaking more when we were like, oh, my dad, we were doing my dad's stuff. Felt like a lot of like release, and my hands were like twitching a lot, like on my right side. It's like laying out like this. Yeah. It was beautiful. It's difficult for me to identify what I was feeling before, because I didn't really know what I was feeling before, you know. And I feel like the things that you help people see and you helped me see are things that we don't typically see in like a conscious state. So the way that I felt before, I didn't really know, because I knew that there were things that were lingering like subconsciously that I couldn't really feel. And then once I dropped into that meditative state with you, and you were guiding these certain things to be unlocked and to be opened, then I would feel them and be like, oh, that's there. And so the after is a feeling of a lot of like release and relief, because now I know like what was buried under there, like subconsciously, and knowing that they have been released and given back to the places where they needed to go. I feel a lot of relief in knowing that I'm not carrying it anymore. And for someone who's considering purchasing this program or considering working with you, I would say to them to be open to going deep, going to the places where they perhaps have never been before, and to really surrender to the knowing that you are doing exactly what you need to be doing, and that the medicine is working through them, and to also feel. Because when they can feel like every word that you are saying, and they can feel the energy that is getting moved and released, like they will release, like they will feel the medicine for sure. So that's what I would say.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful. Mm-hmm.